Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Wednesday, June 8th, 2022, about 3:50 in the afternoon on the East Coast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yesterday in the city of San Francisco, the controversial district attorney, Chesa Boudin, his mother of infamous fame in the 70s as a radical underground, what wasn't called then, but would be called today, terrorist, and a hard left progressive who had been elected, the popularly elected district attorney of the city and county of San Francisco, was recalled. In California, once the votes are in and the Secretary of State certifies the votes in a recall, the person recalled is out. So I would imagine that as I speak and as you listen, the district attorney is out, and whoever the number two person in that office is will take over until the public can elect another district attorney. A couple of interesting observations here. In my own experience in the New Jersey system, the DAs, who are called county prosecutors here, are appointed by the governor and confirmed by the state senate, and they cannot be kicked out. They're appointed for 5-year terms, and they can have as many 5-year terms as they want. Every once in a while, turns out one of them has been there for 25 years because people like the job that she or he is doing. So there is no provision for removing them. There is only a provision for impeaching them, and they can only be impeached if they commit a crime. In California, however, you can be removed from office. We know that because of what Governor Gavin Newsom just went through last year, in which he was not removed. You can be removed from office just because the people no longer want you in office. Now, that is a progressive plank in a constitution written and amended in the progressive era. And DA Boudin is a progressive, hard left DA. So hard left that it was leaving the people of California emasculated. He was not using the powers of his office to prosecute in order to prosecute people who are committing the crimes that can make life miserable. I happen to think San Francisco is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, but it's very difficult to live in when basic crimes, basic criminal law is not being enforced. When you can't find a drugstore because the owners of the drugstore chains know that whoever puts a brick through the front window or whoever runs into the toothpaste aisle and steals all the toothpaste is not going to be prosecuted. So it was basically his failure to do his job because of some ideological, nonsensical view that these are poor people and they have the right to steal. The public did the right thing. I prefer the New Jersey system. California is entitled to whatever system they want. And if a prosecutor is not prosecuting people as to whom there is strong evidence of guilt and whose crimes genuinely harm people, I'm not talking about harmless crimes like somebody smoking marijuana in the basement in a time when it was not legal. I'm talking about harmful crimes. They should be prosecuted. That's the duty of the prosecutor. And if he doesn't do his job, it is the option of the public to say, get out. That's what happened. Now, this happens to state and county elected officials in California. Before you get too excited, this can't happen with Mrs. Pelosi, who represents San Francisco in the Congress. The federal system, the rules are entirely different, and there is no provision for a popular recall. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.